be the Korean RYU Seung.
A little bit of topspin on the serve. Ma Long came underneath, lifted the ball, and RYU Seung in like a rocket with that forehand topspin, takes the first point. That's a great start by the Republic of Korea player. We saw there the banana side spin return of serve from Ma Long, came across, returned it. It was short on his forehand. He came across, returned with the backhand from the forehand side. A fairly recent development in table tennis. Traditionally, players would play the forehand from the forehand side. The shot has now been christened the banana flick because of the trajectory that the ball takes. But what a good start for RYU Seung.
I think that's the first forehand I've seen Ma Long miss this week.
RYU Seung now with his two serves. Very strong on the forehand side. Not quite as strong on the backhand. But a good serve. Ma Long looking to push the ball back tight. Didn't quite have the soft hands, the feeling to keep it tight. And this is an excellent start for the Republic of Korea. 4-1. And then the long, fast serve from RYU Seung, and what an excellent start. Worth pointing out that he's almost the last of his kind, is RYU Seung, a penhold grip player that only uses one side of the racket. The Chinese penhold grip players use both sides. They've developed the reverse backhand topspin. But RYU Seung still just using the one side of his racket. Is a little bit weaker on the backhand side, but he makes up for that with fantastic footwork. And look at him go. Nearly returned that from an impossible position.
Fantastic agility. Yeah, and just wondering tactically then, Don, you know, with that traditional penhold backhand, will that be a limiting factor for the Republic of Korea player? And what tactics can he adopt to make sure that isn't the case? Here we are, backhand to backhand. There it is, perhaps that's the tactic. Choose the right ball to go round on the backhand side. As we'll see here in the replay, get round, fantastic athleticism. Takes the ball at the top with a bounce to play the winner.
I think we'll see Ma Long go out wide to RYU Seung forehand to stop him running round. He's at his best playing forehands from the backhand side. Tactically, I'm sure Ma Long's going to go out wide to the forehand. Exactly what he does with the next ball. And then he'll look to pin him and make him play backhands from the backhand side, because he's one of the few players now where you can definitely say the forehand is stronger than the backhand. Most players now very strong on both wings. But RYU Seung, fantastic footwork, compensates well.
Ma Long at his best.
That tactically is the perfect rally for Ma Long. RYU Seung having to play backhands there. We see him on the backhand side. And then the switch, the fast topspin, total body action going into that. Twisting, upper body, shoulder, elbow, wrist. It's a brutal forehand topspin, is Ma Long's.
Left, 4-6.
But Ma Long's control against the spinny opening ball of RYU Seung. Difficult shot. Got to read the amount of spin, close the racket accordingly. Ma Long, fantastic technique.
But again, the tactics also were good. Out wide to the forehand. And then had that have come back, it would have been straight into the backhand, making him play backhands from the backhand side.
Good start, continues well done, RYU Seung. He'll be happy with us at 7-5. The bench giving their support. Great touch return.
Bearing in mind, Ma Long didn't drop a game in Sweden. This is an excellent start for RYU Seung. 7-5, his two serves to come. And again, RYU Seung in with the forehand topspin behind the serve. He'll vary his service, but the principle is he'll be looking to get in with a strong topspin behind the serve. That's exactly what he does on that occasion. He now leads 8-5. His second serve coming up. Big point.
What about the footwork? What about the footwork?
Trademark of Ryu Seung-min there. Probably the fastest pair of feet.
He's short there, Don. He's short there for the touch. How does he get right round the backhand corner and play that parallel ball? That is fantastic table tennis right there. Awesome. Don, we're seeing it all here.
You came out with the word awesome, and that really was awesome, that point. Superb play by both players, but topspin to topspin. Ryu Seung-min will take some beating. 9-6. The wry smile on the face of the player from the Republic of Korea. But it's the man in red now with his second serve, 6-9. Fantastic forehand topspin. Both these players playing well, but it's the gentleman in the blue shirt who's surprised us all.
The crowd are loving it. They're getting behind both players, I guess, putting on a great display. Great atmosphere here in the Getek Arena. Net service.
9-7.
Just caught the top of the net, well spotted by the umpire. She didn't hesitate. Umpires have done an excellent job here throughout this competition. It was the return of serve that won the point there for Ma Long, and indeed, Yu Nam-kyu on his feet immediately. He's called a timeout.
Interesting. Certainly not for physical and energy level reasons, I would assume. Would you say more for tactics, given he's so close to win the first game here?
You don't often see a timeout called so early. It's been called in the first game. Clearly, Yu Nam-kyu feels that if Ryu Seung-min can win the first game, he's in there with a good chance. If he loses this first game, Ma Long will gain in confidence. Ma Long clearly has respect for Ryu Seung-min, former Olympic champion. Ma Long would probably be 14, 15 years of age when he won that title, 16 years of age. He beat Wang Hao, of course, did Ryu Seung-min, and Wang Hao will be a player who Ma Long respects enormously as well. So, Yu Nam-kyu clearly identifies this first game as pivotal, and he's just decided a break now. Ma Long, let Ma Long dwell on the fact he's 1 point down at the business end of the first game. Let's just give Ryu Seung-min some tactics. I think the main tactics here is pretty straightforward. He's got to get in. He's got to get in behind the serve. A good serve, probably short, and then look to get in with the top spin. The short serve with no spin. Hope that Ma Long pushes. The ball comes up. Again, Ma Long manages to construct the point and get out wide to the forehand of Ryu Seung-min. There he is, getting out wide. He'll be disappointed he missed that one, but certainly a well-constructed point by Ma Long. The score's level now, 9 points each. Ma Long with the advantage of the two serves at the end of this first game.
Fantastic from Ryu Seung-min. Wasn't a bad ball from Ma Long.
He took the counter topspin on, we see it there. He stayed close, took the ball top of the bounce, maybe just before the top of the bounce, didn't back off. The counter topspin gives Ryu Seung-min game point.
Strength and character from the world #1. In those situations, rarely give anything away. Solid play from Ma Long, and we're back to level scoring. 10-all in this first game. The door was open for Ma Long to just position the block down the line. But Ryu had committed a guess there, Don, so much. He generated so much spin, he wasn't getting back for that, was he?
He committed himself 100% to that top spin, backed himself, backed the power that he can generate. It's like a rocket. Second game point for Ryu Seung-min.
But once Ma Long gets that forehand in, it's a bazooka. Incredible. And you know what I've noticed this week, Don? More times than not, he goes parallel here from the backhand corner. Here we see it again. But nobody can get to it. It's just so fast.
The Chinese supporters loving it.
Fantastic backspin serve, slight change there. Ma Long tried to touch it short to keep Ryu Seung-min out of the exchange, underestimating perhaps the amount of backspin on the ball and putting the touch into the net to give Ryu Seung-min his third game point. Incredible! Did he even see it?